Hello, everyone, and welcome to Infused Transitions. I am here doing, for the first time, the Aries signs, so Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, elemental reading. Trying something to just see how you guys like it, and if it's something you would like more of, you can let me know by doing a thumbs up in the or down below. I am going to be doing this to release at the first of the month. And again, you can just let me know what your thoughts on that are. So this particular reading is for air signs. So Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. These are the decks that I'm going to be using. And we are going to jump in and see what messages we have for you. We are going to be looking at what is the overall energy of our air signs for March of 2025. And we are then going to be looking at what is influencing you this month. What are you being invited to release? What are you being invited to welcome in? And how can you best align with what's coming in? All right. All right, so what is the overall energy for our air signs for March of 2025? Oops. Weight of the world. Boundaries, let it go. It's not yours to carry. That's beautiful, beautiful card. So when you first glance at it, you may think like, oh, you know, when somebody's just feeling so overwhelmed, right? That it's that saying, you know, well, I'm barely keeping my head above water. And I feel like that can feel very true for some of you. And just below the surface of the water, and I don't know if it'll show it very well, but there's actually like the coloring is different in the water to where like that would be her body more of if she's floating along the way. And I feel like it's just kind of showing me that it's like, yes, there is the weight of the world. Boundaries are going to be the way for you to be able to release a lot of the stuff that's just not yours. And then and when you let those things go, right? Get rid of those things that aren't yours to carry. This is what's going to allow you to just float. And floating in relaxation is very different than barely keeping your head above water. So I feel like that's what March of 2025 holds the potential for you to be able to release for yourself. Let's see, what is influencing? What's influencing? You keep showing me this deck. So we're going to go here. So what is influencing our air signs for the month of March of 2025 in all of this? So we've got boundaries, letting go, and letting go of what's not yours to carry. What's influencing? Okay, thank you. Ride the wave, yeah. So in this one, again, it's about allowing yourself to be joyful, playful, to have fun, to have companionship. I would also say that it's kind of hard to be that way when we're bogged down because we're carrying things that don't belong to us. So truly by letting it go, and if you don't know what healthy boundaries are, check in with yourself. You know, look at your different relationships, look at your environment that you work in, that you play in, that you live in, look at situations, you know, just look at whatever comes to you first, whether it's one thing or three things. This is where the focus is. So really, I would suggest getting grounded, connected, and really, you know, taking a few deep breaths, be very present in the moment, and just, you know, think, say, whatever, the word boundaries. What comes up for you about that? Write it down. Asking yourself things like, you know, where can I invite healthier boundaries? And write that down. You know, asking yourself these questions is going to help you if you aren't sure. For some of you, you're going to get right away. This is what I should be letting go of. This isn't mine to carry. So how do I move past that? So you know, these are just things to get you started. Of course, you know, always only take what resonates and leave the rest. But it would be beneficial for you to be able to find some joy, some playfulness, and companionship. Whether that's a group, whether that's an individual friend, whether that is family, whether, you know, it doesn't matter what it is, but the bottom line is allowing yourself some playtime to blow off some steam. And when we're in that happier, more relaxed state, right, sometimes it makes it easier than when we step into something that is following that is violating our boundaries. We become far more aware of it, because it's almost like, you know, wow, I was so happy, and then I walked in here and this happened, and it was just like blah, 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 right? Look at that. Look at those things too that changed your vibration, and then ask yourself about the boundaries around that and what in it is of yours and what isn't. And doing that without judgment, not of yourself or of whatever else is involved. All right, so what are you being invited to release? What are you being invited to release? It didn't come out, so that came out though. All right. We do have, okay, so they're drawing my attention to the clean it up. So what came out is yin. Okay, so your divine feminine energy, and what they really told me to focus on and look at was the clean it up. So there can be, you know, what are you being invited to release? It could be clutter. And this could be about, again, we have boundaries. This could be about things that have to do with your divine feminine self. And again, it doesn't matter if you're male or female. We all have both divine masculine and divine feminine energies. But there is something around your divine feminine self that could benefit from having cleanup done, decluttering, getting organized, letting go of things that are affecting your divine feminine. And that can play out in a variety of ways for various people. Okay. Ooh. Look at that. See, clear it all away. Get rid of all of it, you know, get rid of the garbage that is really interfering with allowing you to be you. What are you being invited to welcome in? What are you being invited to welcome in? What are our air signs being invited to let in? So Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Oh, that's a lot. There's two here. Thank you. Okay. All right. Let's see. So that makes sense though. Okay, so what are we being invited to welcome in? Well, you've got actually quite a bit of opportunity here for you. I do feel like it is something that is going to require you to be courageous. We have valiant courage, and it says take action with passion. Take action with passion. That came out with wandering path, enjoying the journey. The wandering path, enjoy the journey. And you see he's got the compass, he has a map, he's out here in the great outdoors. Enjoying the journey. Yeah, we want to get to that place of where he has the X on the map here, but you know, there's so much to see and experience on the journey. But we can often close ourselves off for that. However, I do feel that this is leaving you open for, or inviting, it's coming in, and you can invite it in. You know, what are you being invited to welcome in, right? And that's important in the wording, right? Welcoming it in, because we can fight against transformation, which can make the journey a lot longer, and it can, you know, it can really blow things out of alignment. or we can welcome it in and allow ourselves the grace and the non-judgment to work our way through our transformation. But we have transformation, a fresh new way of living emerges, which again makes total sense because we're talking about boundaries here. How are we going to allow transformation to take place if we are violating our own boundaries, or we don't know what our boundaries are, or we don't even see where we're violating our own boundaries? And if we're violating our own boundaries, we're most likely letting others violate our boundaries as well. And again, you know, it's almost like they go hand in hand. If the violation is happening on one end, then they're most likely happening on the other end as well. And then we have Mystic Healer. Healing energy flows through you. So for some of you, this may be a very spiritual, energetic type of journey. And I mean, this can be about you working with either someone else or putting together a team to best help you, support you in your various needs to get you through the transformation. And it can be just simply about learning new things that you are finding an interest in, or you're curious about. And maybe in an obvious, or maybe in a not obvious way, these things can be supporting you and guiding you in this learning to heal and learning to, and I say heal because it takes healing to learn how to have healthy boundaries. And boundaries that are not healthy typically, and I won't say always, but they quite frequently get put in place from experiences that, you know, trauma, drama, things that are just out of alignment, imbalanced, when we make choices or decisions that just keep it putting us farther and farther from our own alignment. And then we have rejuvenating rain. So yeah, clearing the past, heal the present. So I think this is a very, very, very clear and a beautiful message for our air signs for the month of March of 2025. You know, I feel like there's a great opportunity here for some deep transformational change. And it's going to start with truly being open and willing to let go of things that are not serving you, being open and willing to take an assessment, check in with yourself, put together a team if that's what best suits and serves you. If you feel like you want some guidance and or support in that, whether it's in your journey or whatnot, you can, of course, the information is in the description box below. You can check out my information. I am a multi-dimensional ascension coach. But whether it is me, whether it is on your own, whether it is with someone else, whether it's with a single person, meaning yourself, with two people, yourself and someone else, or a whole team, it is about really letting go of things that just aren't yours to carry. It is about learning about healthy boundaries and putting those into place and carrying them out. It is about having fun. And doing these things are really going to help you to clean up, declutter, and organize your divine feminine self. Like, I'm almost seeing, like, as far as the energy goes, it's almost like it's very jumbled. It's very jumbled. It's very mixed up for some in the feminine energy side. And that's what this cleanup, you know, releasing, cleaning up, healing, all of that is going to help you to be able to get back into your true, healthy, balanced, divine feminine self. And it is going to take courage. It is going to take guts to do that, right? And find your joy and your passion in focusing on the goal, right? Focusing on the goal. You want to enjoy your journey. So you want to be able to enjoy and have fun, step into your divine feminine self. You want to be able to be lighter and drop off the weight of the world, right? Looking for that transformation and bringing in that rejuvenating rain. washing and cleansing the soul, the spirit, the environment, perspectives, perceptions, beliefs, and definitely boundaries. So this is what I have for you guys. And I feel like this has also answered the question of how to best align yourself, because it is about everything we've just been talking about. I hope you found this message helpful and that it hopefully gave you a couple of aha moments, some things to ponder and wonder and look into for yourself. Again, if you like this kind of reading and you would like to see this come about once a month, just give me a thumbs up. You can share your comments in the comment section below. And yeah, until next time, guys, thank you so much for being here. Don't forget to hit like, subscribe, share, and the notification bell. Until next time, bye.